Hello friends, in this session we are going to learn how to install Minikube on Google Cloud on Ubuntu 22.04 LTS. LTS means long-term support VM. Okay, and also deploy an app on our cluster. So let's start. So see here, what is meant by Minikube in Kubernetes? Minikube creates a single node cluster inside a VM or cloud instance. It is good for beginners to learn Kubernetes since you don't have to create a master and worker node to create a cluster, and we can practice basic Kubernetes functions and can also install Kubernetes dashboard on it. Okay, so let's see prerequisites or Minikube system requirements. So firstly, prerequisites is minimum 2 CPU or more, and next one minimum 2 GB of free memory. Next, minimum 20 GB of free disk space, and internet connection and container such as Docker, HyperKit, Hyper-V, KVM, Parallel, Podman, VirtualBox, or VMware Fusion or Workstation. Okay, so here I use this container for the Docker. So let's start. Firstly, see here. So here I have already created virtual machines VM, and after that we are connecting SSH. So here I have already connected, and after that let's start. Firstly, we have to update the packages. So using this sudo apt get update, we can update the package. Okay, so update this. After that, we are updating this package. We are installing Docker file. Okay, so see here, install the package to allow apt to use repository over HTTPS. So install it firstly. In this install curl, like that, these applications or dependencies. Okay, so let's update, install, sorry, enter, and next we have to install Docker because it's a prerequisite. Okay, so install this using sudo apt install docker io. Install it. After that you get this. Do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue it. Here progress. After that, we can check this Docker version is installed or not properly using the Docker -version. Okay, so it's installed proper or like that. So next we have to add other dependencies like transport, curl, cat, like that. So step by step we will install these dependencies. So install firstly for the transport and curl. After that, we are install this okay, what is, let's check here. Here C is missing, that's why now it's correct. Now we have to add this repository. Now we have to update and install the Docker container. It's updating or installing. Okay, it's installed completely. And after that, we have to add this curl path location. Okay, so copy this command. Now we have to update this and install the virtual manager. Okay, so install it. It's taking for the installation few minutes. Okay, now it's installing completely. After that, we have to install the Minikube on Ubuntu. So using this command, we can install the Minikube. Okay, install it. See here is average load is 10.5 MB. Okay, and its current speed is 15.8 M. Okay, so like that. So we have to give the path for this installing. Enter. Okay, sorry for that. Now after that we have to check the Minikube version on Ubuntu. It's installed or not properly. So let's check here. See. So Minikube version is v1.30.1. Okay, so means what? It's Minikube, it's installed properly. Okay, so now we have to see to start Kubernetes cluster using Minikube with the Docker container runtime as a drive. So using this Minikube start space hyphen driver equal to Docker. So let's copy this command. Enter. After that, if you give the status as a permission deny while try to connect to Docker daemon socket at using. So see, so if you get this error, like that permission died, so you can give this command as a sudo chmod vr run docker dot sock. Okay, so let's copy and paste it. After that, again you have to run this command minikube start space hyphen driver docker equal to docker. Okay, so run this and see its error is eliminate permission denied. So it's installing now. Minikube, it's not installing, it's a Minikube start. Okay. It's downloading Kubernetes preload. Okay. So it's taking some few minutes. Now it's creating a Docker container. As we earlier said, it's a 2 CPU and 22 MB its memory. Okay, now it's completed. Now our Minikube is start. So after that, we have to check the kubectl get PO for the check the list all the pods in all namespaces of the Kubernetes cluster. So using the kubectl get PO, then see its respective name and status. Okay, so it's all the running status. Okay, so now we have to check the Minikube status using the Minikube status. So check this. So type control plane, host running, kubelets running, API server running. Okay, so now we have to deploy app. Now we will see the list of all the nodes in Kubernetes cluster. So let's check. So see, its status is ready and its age 82 seconds. Okay, we know that it's a Minikube version. So now we have to deploy the app on Minikube cluster. So let's create deployment on Minikube cluster using this kubectl create deployment. Okay, so we create hello node. Okay, it's create. So now let's check the deployment Minikube cluster using this kubectl get deployment. So see here it's a hello node and ready one by one, up to date 1, available 1, and age it's 17 seconds. Okay, so we have to expose this deployment using service on Minikube cluster using the kubectl expose deployment. Okay, so its port is 8080. So copy this command and run. So service hello node expose. After that, we have to you have to check the service on the Minikube cluster using the kubectl gets SVC. So see here it's a hello node and Kubernetes. Okay, and type node port, and it's a cluster IP like that. And external IP none, and port, our port is 8080.31.417. Okay, so it's a TCP. So let's we check using the curl space -v, and our firstly we have to find out the Minikube space IP. So using this command we can find out this IP. Okay, Minikube IP means it's a internal IP. So using this curl space -v and this IP, this internal IP, copy this and curl space -v this, and our node is what 31.417. Okay, so 31.417. so now it's run. So it's unknown IP. Okay, we have to command it's wrong because here we have to given space is missing. Okay, now it's correct, and see it's connected to our internal server and port like this 31.417, and our host is this. Okay, and user is curl 17, and means our application is run in internal. Okay, so like that we will learn how to create Minikube on Ubuntu on Google Cloud, and we are run this application. Okay, so thank you for the watching video.